to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. With Greg and Joe. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. Greg and Joe.
Hello, welcome to episode 246 of the All Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined, as always, over the Skype waves by, who are you?
Obviously, Joe Jackson. Here,
Obviously,
here,
Joseph Jackson.
now, present, correct.
Of Jacksonville, in the Jesus. Well, he's not in the Jesus, he's in his flat over the Skype.
I thought you
I'm
said,
in
I
my
thought you said
kitchen.
history books then.
No, I didn't say that at all. Not even close. I'm sat in my kitchen. We're not alone due to a scheduling error. No, not really. Just because my shifts have been all crazy at work. I have Indiana with us today. Do you want to say hello, Indiana?
Hello.
Good to
Indiana
see
is
you.
joining us on this Sunday night.
Yeah.
And then school in the morning. Back to school after Christmas holidays tomorrow morning.
Ah, boo.
How do you feel about that?
Boo.
Yeah. You're not excited. You're not excited to see all your friends.
Kind of.
Kind of. What about your teachers? But also, you got an easy day tomorrow because your first day back's PE.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
So it's not that
yeah.
you know, that's a bit of an easy first day back, isn't it?
That's not bad.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Did you have a nice New Year, Indiana?
Yeah.
Did you stay up till midnight?
No.
No.
Did
So
you
you
not?
didn't hear or see any fireworks
I did see some fireworks in the distance.
in
That's
the
good.
distance?
Yeah.
You could see midnight before it came.
We
I
saw,
understand.
yeah,
People
me and
being
Becca
rude.
struggled to stay awake as well, in all honesty. But we made it. We just about made it.
I went to Lewis's and he literally had to wake me up at midnight to wish me Happy New Year.
I love how old we've got. We can't.
Yeah.
We're no
To be
longer
fair,
capable.
I'd had a long old day at work. I started early.
Yeah.
I literally, it'd been my only real. I think I'd only had like one day off between Christmas and then, like, if that. I was absolutely smashed. I was
Yeah.
so tired. I did have a silly situation where obviously I was partaking in. We were celebrating New Year, and we were pretty monged out on the sofa, and I was like, "Oh, I'm really hungry. Are you hungry?" But Lewis wasn't hungry, but I was like, "Well, I don't eat much, so when I'm hungry, I probably should eat."
Yeah.
So I ordered a pizza. It was New Year. I don't want to faff around. I'd take Domino's, but there's one near Lewis's, so I just ordered that.
Yeah.
And he kept being like, "I remember to change the address." Oh yeah, of course, change it. Obviously, it delivered to my house back in Cheshunt. So I changed it, and as I'm doing it, I'm like, it's really weird that it's showing me places in Teddington. Then Lewis, oh, there's two roads the same name as mine, one here and one in Teddington.
Oh,
And he's
God.
like, I've done that before. It can be an absolute. And sometimes it just switches back. You got to be really careful. So I looked, and that's what had happened. It was
Yeah.
going to go to some random house in Teddington. So lucky I said that. Changed it. Eventually changed it to Lewis's address. Ordered my pizza, and then bloody ordered it for bloody collection. Like an absolute mug.
The other time.
I did do that once, yeah, but I did do that
Oh.
once here. And then
Deary
Lewis was
me.
like, just call him. And I was like, oh, why do I for that? No. So we went for a walk.
Nice.
And I was saying to Lewis, I was like, you know what? Ed sometimes says, it's good to go out high and face the world.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's walk down to Domino's. I'm sure it'll be fine. We got back and I was like, sometimes Ed's wrong. It was
Sometimes
just,
his
honestly,
philosophies are off.
I walked in there. Most likely was a Korean lady. I feel she was Japanese, but being New Malden, most likely Korean.
Yeah.
We go into Domino's and there's like a family there, and this we'll go through. And this Korean woman, she's quite young, probably in like I don't know, early 20s.
Yeah.
To me, that's quite young. It's crazy, isn't it?
Well, I mean, those are the
I mean,
days.
she looked about. I mean, she could have been anywhere from 12 to 20s, and she was holding this £20 note. And there was a guy next to her who wasn't with her. He was part of this family, but he was like having to like translate try and help understand what this woman was saying to the woman that worked in Domino's. And basically, this Korean woman's like, I have £20, can I pay? And the woman behind the counter is like, no, we're a cashless business.
Oh, God.
You have to pay card. And I don't understand what's happening here. But the woman's going, the Korean woman's going, but I don't have my card with me. I don't have one, or my phone. I just have the £20. And the woman behind the counter kept being like, I don't understand what she's saying. What's she saying? And the guy's like, I'm not sure. I think she's saying she hasn't got a card with her. And I'm like, how would you not understand? I understand everything she's saying perfectly.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. And eventually the woman's like, look, it's £16. I can take your £20, but I can't give you change.
Yeah.
And the woman's like, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You can keep the change.
Yeah.
And again, the woman at the counter is like, I just don't have a clue what she's saying. And I'm like, you must be doing this on purpose.
Then,
like,
not even trying.
It's so clear. In the end, this woman quite rudely snatched her £20 note off her.
Yeah.
But still, this woman's like, thank you. I won't do the accent. Thank you. Goodbye, happy New Year, happy New Year, goodbye.
Got some unfortunate news for you. You're already doing the accent.
Damn it. Whoops. And then she left all happy as lamb. Like, happy New Year, everyone.
Yeah.
And the woman on the counter was like, I just didn't understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
Then I get there, and I'm like, collection. And she's like, name. And I'm like, Greg. And she's like, name. I'm like, Greg. And she's pointing at my phone, like, show me your name. Oh, okay. So I show it to her, and then she's like, Greg. I'm like, yes.
Same as the first two times. Yeah.
And then she like walks off and comes back with it, but she almost like seemed annoyed that my name was Greg. Like,
she's like, haven't seen a Greg since my ex-husband.
yeah.
Oh, Greg.
He's not can't get a steak bake off here. So yeah, and to be honest with you, I didn't even eat much of the pizza. It lasted me 2 lunches at work.
Oh, nice. Not bad. I mean, leftover pizza is an absolute treasure. So
I agree.
At least
Even
some
Domino's.
good came from it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't, it was Domino's, but at that point I was happy to eat whatever. Usually I'm a bit more, I'm very snobbish, but New Year,
Snobbish.
It was down there with pizza, yeah.
Yeah, you can't mess around at New Year. You got to be prepped and ready.
There's a new pizza place opening up down the road for me, but it's not on Just Eat and it doesn't do delivery. And it's by the train station. But I'm like, I'm not walking down there.
Yeah, that's too far. Like,
I'm not walking down there. I mean, there is a quicker route, but still, I'm like, I'm not walking down there.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Back with it. Why won't they still? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just go and just? I don't understand why they won't deliver.
maybe because it's new, they're still like setting up and they've got to like
but
wait
he's
for some sort of authorization or something.
I'll be careful what I say here. But he's like the guy in Chesington that owns everything. He owns the bloody. He's got a cafe down there. He's got a barber shop down there.
Yeah.
I don't really like either of them, but I'll try a pizza. But there we go. Anyway, that was my New Year. So it was the most exciting thing was me having to walk to get a pizza.
Nice. No, fair enough.
Although me and Lewis had a nice evening, but I was absolutely shattered.
Yeah, no. I mean, the idea of going out and celebrating New Year's is awful to me now. Like used to love it because I knew it would be an absolute wreck of a night. But now I just dread the idea. Hate it. Me and Becca stayed in and we've been continuing to watch Lost. We are 40 minutes away from finishing 6 seasons. So after this, don't you dare say a word. And so we've been watching plenty of that. As I said, I hadn't seen at least half of it, so Becca was really enjoying my reactions to things.
Right, okay.
It was like she had like a live YouTube video in front of her. So I was just
live
like,
reaction.
What's going on? So yeah, that was
He's moving the island.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun though. It's been an enjoyable ride.
That's been a hell of a ride.
And as I said, we just about made it to midnight, and as soon as it hit, we were just like, right, well, just go to bed then. Because it's nice now. It's nice getting up the next day and like just going out for a walk because it's so empty and quiet. It's lovely.
Oh right, but you meant like just reflect on the episodes.
Yeah. We do that and we do a podcast.
Well, we're going to do the big old walk tomorrow after all this.
Yeah, we do a Lost-based podcast as we go on a little journey around the block.
To be fair, it has been quite. Work's been crazy busy, but it has been quiet in sections. But all back to normal tomorrow, isn't it, Indiana? No, they can't hear you.
How was Indiana? How was Christmas? Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get some good presents?
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you get?
What was your favourite?
What was your favourite present?
The Barbie Dream House.
Ah, Wow,
Which
that's
is
a
massive.
big. That is a big girl present.
It's
That
like
is.
the same, almost the same size as Nanny.
That does sound pretty big.
I'm gonna start using that as a measurement.
How many
I just
nans?
need it. I just
How
need
many
it. 3
nans is
nannies.
it?
3 by 2 nannies.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. We should be all right.
Oh, I'm afraid no. This thing's 3 nans long. I can't shift this.
That's what they sing at bloody New Year, innit?
3 nans long.
Long. Indiana, what did we do yesterday?
Swimming.
Yeah, you went
Oh,
swimming.
nice.
I didn't. But what did we do after? What do you mean you do after that?
And we
We took the Christmas tree down for start.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
gone.
and then Daddy, I found it funny, but Daddy left some decorations, and he put all the boxes back up on the roof, and he shut the roof and put the ladder back in the shed, and then he forgot some.
Yes, I was annoyed.
You
And you
must have
noticed
been
another one just now
infuriated.
as well.
Yeah, I noticed another one.
Oh, what other silly thing did I do? What other silly thing did I do the night before?
I was reading a card, which I was reading a
Which
card.
we were
which
walking.
I
We were
found-
walking
yeah.
from yours to here, weren't
Yeah,
we?
and I found a card on the floor, and I was reading it, and then Daddy thought our house was behind, and he said, "Start walking into our next door neighbour's house."
Yes, I walked into the wrong driveway. I walked into the wrong house. Well, not the wrong house, the wrong driveway. I didn't go all the way to the house.
Oh, Greg.
But then after we put the Christmas tree away, we then went to the garden centre and got some more fish, didn't we?
Yeah.
Nice.
We actually redid the whole fish tank. We got a cool tree thing in there. We got the Jurassic Park gates.
I was
we
going
got
to say,
2 more.
yeah, the tree took me by surprise. I was like, it took me a little
Yeah.
while to actually recognise. I was just like, is that a log in there? Is that,
Yeah.
is that what that is?
Yeah, it's cool. We got a couple more little fish, and we got a couple of snails, which currently are living on
Ah.
the fake tree in there. So yeah,
Which have gone missing.
they haven't gone missing. I found them. They're just behind the log. They move around and disappear a lot. They like to hang out at the
were
top.
gone One of them went missing.
Yeah, he made his way to the top of the tank though. They're little. When
As,
they go in their shell, you can't see.
But
have you given the snails names?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what they're called?
the Blues Brothers.
That's good.
Just a
That's
collective
good.
name. 'Cause
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
can't tell which is which, really.
No, I like that. That's good. I like
And
that.
I named a fish Alison
Alison. Okay. Why did you choose Alison?
because my swim teacher at Hook Swim School was called Alison.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
That's
she's
really
still
nice.
Like, you didn't die or anything. You just changed classes. Yeah, so we got the 4 fish. We got the 2 that I named, Boba and Ahsoka, Star Wars names.
Yeah.
And what are your 2 called?
Mine is Alison and Matilda.
Very nice. That's
So you
lovely.
got for more sensible names than me.
That's very yeah.
You've given them nice human names.
Yeah, I'm fond of pets with human names. It's
Yeah,
quite,
me too.
It's quite
Yeah.
a fan of it. So yeah.
Yeah, I like pets with human names. Does Milo count as a human name? Yeah, you know Milo, don't you?
Yeah.
Milo's a good.
Yeah,
Good names
feels
like
a good
that.
cat.
But
Yeah.
sometimes I call him Ping Pong Oogie Boogie Man.
Does he like that? Ping pong oogie boogie man.
No, Ping Pong.
No, he hates it, Greg. He's Chinese.
No, yeah, really offensive. Finds it really offensive.
Yeah. Had several meetings
Right.
with the teacher about that.
Should we move on to Geezedropping?
What?
We move on to a bit of Geezedropping.
Oh,
We hear
Greg, no.
snippets.
You get
No,
to
wait, hold on a
explain.
minute.
You get to explain what geezedropping is. She just.
Well, we
asked
did it
you.
last time you were on. Geezedropping, so we're going to read out things that people have overheard other people saying. You know, when you're walking down the street and someone passes you, maybe on the phone or talking to their friend, and you hear a bit of their conversation, and people
You get
write
just
them
like a
down and
little,
send them
just like
to
a little
us.
sentence.
Yeah, I write some down, we write them down, so we might have heard, and people send them to us. That is Geezedropping.
Geezedropping. Having a listen.
I will jump in with the one that I heard.
Yeah.
One guy walking past, and I just heard him go, "The sexual harassment story she told me was all bullshit."
What a thing
Naughty
to
words,
lie
Indiana.
about.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe don't repeat any of this at school tomorrow. That'd be good. Yeah.
There's lots of things there's lots of things Indiana is told not to repeat at school, considering she spends all her time watching Friday night dinners. Shit on it.
Which is only for 15 and overs.
That's true. That's very true.
And I'm 7.
All right.
You got a little while longer to go before you can say words like that. I'm glad.
Yeah, you got to earn that.
Yeah, you've got to earn it. That's good though. I like that's a good geese drop. I got sent some from Luke.
Top shagger.
Yeah. Do you remember Luke with the big ginger beard?
No.
Okay,
You met him briefly. He was at the pub with us once. That was a while ago. That was last New Year. We were meeting for like a New Year lunch. What were we meeting? Oh no, it wasn't.
I remember him
But I can't
vaguely.
it wasn't. But I do kind of remember. Anyway. It was a while ago.
Yeah, so it was. I think Luke had his Christmas party on New Year's Eve, or maybe it was a New Year's party. I don't know. He sent me some here. I'm only going to be able to read some of these, considering our guest.
No, just do it. Just do it.
The first one here, which is honestly, I wish I don't know if I want this to be the best one I've heard of this year or last year.
Right, okay.
But this is great. It just says Hitler would have loved air fryers. It's so good. It's good. So funny.
Oh my god, yeah.
And he would have. He would have.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah,
absolutely.
In all honesty, have you met anyone that doesn't enjoy an air fryer?
Yeah, there's a few I've come
Really?
across. Like, oh no, I don't have one of those.
No,
or like, oh, I don't trust those. Or
No.
I don't use it. Or they're not good for this. Ooh.
I wasn't really all about the hype, but then we got one last Christmas, and it's fantastic. We love it.
Likewise, yeah. I don't know what I'd do without it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
A single parent at home. I don't know what I'd do without it.
I've got I think only one more that I can really read out in all honesty. The other ones are bad.
All right,
Save them for next week. It just says here, I've had no child scares. Thank God for a Dyson.
Oh my god. Okay, this is one from Fran. She sent me 2. Oh my god, he tasted like cocaine. And I like this one.
I don't know.
Weird Turkish meat salesman, get off me.
Maybe he
you
was
weird Turkish meat salesman, get off me.
That was an actual profession back in the day. People used to go like door to door selling meat.
Turkish meats,
Not specifically Turkish meats, but I do distinctly remember a van coming round down our street and opening up, and it was just a bunch of it was like a fishmonger's van.
Wow, we never
you just
had that.
buy your fish off this guy's van. Yeah, I'm not even lying. That's a genuine thing.
Stu, good old Stu sent us one. Yes. And again, I'm very good. I'm always very good at not reading them when he sends them. I just acknowledge he sent me one.
Yeah.
The episode.
Happy New Year, Stu. Happy New Year, Stu.
He always gives us the pre-warning what he's going to be Geezedropping, having a festive listen.
Oh.
Fella on his mobile passes me. Yeah, he's all right. Apart from those 2 blocks of cheese he calls feet. I think he has smelly feet.
Oh, imagine if your feet were cheese.
Oh man, it would just crumble away, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Be horrible.
It'd be really hard to put your shoes on.
Yeah, summer would be a nightmare.
Would that be funny, Indiana, if your feet were cheese? Do your feet stink like cheese? Oh, she's checking.
Oh, I remember when I could smell my own feet.
No, because you just had a bath.
No, because I just had a shower.
Yeah, you just had a shower.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. It's a shame you didn't remember that before you bent your leg up here.
Yeah, but
to your face.
Indiana, I've had a shower and my feet still smell, so it comes
She
with
doesn't
life.
have to do that information.
Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. It's not. Don't be alarmed. Don't like.
Cheese or chocolate?
Chocolate feet? That's weird. Right, before we move on to what I was mostly going to cover, I did see this story pop up, Christmas Eve nonetheless.
Oh, okay.
And it's definitely something, it's definitely kind of thing we would usually cover. It's a story, although the source is the Daily Star, so, but it's fun.
I'm taking it with a pinch of salt.
Take it with a whole barrel of salt.
Whole barrel.
With grit. Do Did you see any snow, by the way, yesterday?
I did, yeah. Well, you call it
I
snow. So yeah, it
Wet.
did. It started having a little bit of a snow, I guess, around sort of 6, 7, 8 o'clock, maybe somewhere in that sort
I
of
just
time
saw
frame.
rain.
It was
supposed to
settling.
on Wednesday.
Is it supposed to snow Wednesday, you say?
Yeah.
Good to
The
know.
episode will
Good
be
to
out the
know.
day after that, so they'll be able to tell us if you're wrong, Indiana.
A lot of pressure.
There is a lot of pressure.
We're relying on you for our weather news now.
Yeah,
That's it. You
thank
can do
you.
the weather on our podcast.
Now to Indiana with the weather. It got snow on Wednesday.
So so it did start snowing, and it was kind of sort of settling on cars and stuff, and then like the way it was like hitting the window and like our roof, it just made it just sounded really sharp. I don't know, that's like not the best of descriptions for it.
Right, okay.
And we went outside for a cigarette, and it was just sort of it was snowing, but it was like hail. It was like someone had spilled a slush puppy all over the floor. It was weird. Like it was a bit odd.
Slush puppy.
Yeah, lovely. You don't like
there
slush
we go.
puppies, did you?
Little snow update, everyone. So yeah, I saw this story, and this is right up our street. Indiana, let's see what you think about this. Not one, but 2 witnesses. It's not much. Over the course of the past 2 months, claim to have laid eyes on a human-sized monkey scurrying into the darkness in a UK city. An ape-like beast has been eerily spotted storming through a UK city by multiple witnesses, or a minute ago it was 2. Different sightings of a monkey has been reported in the same area of Cambridge over the course of the past 2 months, with both describing it as dashing past on all 4s. The key difference between the descriptions, though, is that its supposed cryptoid size. A University of Cambridge student, Rosie, has had
No
there is
last
a
name.
second name. There is a last name. Pettifer?
Just Rosie.
Pettifer. Rosie
Just on a
Pettifer.
first name basis.
Yeah, I am. Rosie Pettifer has had to insist to friends that she was depressingly sober when left scared. I don't know what they put scared in brackets here, in quotation marks. When left scared by what she saw on December the 16th. Fellow witness Anthony Chitterton, sounds right, has been armed with his phone at the ready to photograph the mystery creature since seeing it in October. Both Rosie and Anthony have spoken to the Daily Star after sharing their horror of the bizarre human-animal hybrid on Facebook. Anthony's initial report reads, cycling down Arby Road last night around midnight, me and a friend both saw an ape-like creature. Quite a bit shorter than a normal man, hairy and long arms. At first he was standing on back legs by the road, but then he ran on all 4s into the field next to Meadows Community Centre. Very strange. Has anyone else been seeing a monkey-like man at the Albury? Anthony added, I don't really believe in any supernatural stuff, so best guess could be an escaped monkey from a private collection, or it was a costume or a prank. Either way, it was very convincing.
How about that, eh?
Yeah, but obviously he's been met with doubters. But they're out there, they're trying to find it. So Rosie, on her own account, wrote, I shit you not, I saw a massive monkey thing running on all 4s into the trees near the skate park. Rosie told us, okay, so I was walking home on Monday night after work about 8 p.m. I've not heard of anything like that before, but after posting on the Facebook group, it seems to have been other sightings. It seemed at the moment to easily be 6 foot, although it was on all 4s. And to be honest, as a young woman walking in the dark, I was really quite scared.
Damn. All right. Wow.
So
How about that?
We've got a potential monkey man running around the city, running around Cambridge.
Wow.
That's weird.
It is
It's
weird, isn't it? Or is
It sounds like
dreams of man?
a very large monkey.
Yeah. Or is it someone playing a prank, do you think? Do you think it's somebody on all 4s dressed as a monkey? What do you think, Indiana? Are we dealing with a real beast? Or are we dealing with a prankster?
A wankster.
Oh, Indiana! My God! That wasn't one of the options. Where did you hear that from?
I just made it up.
Okay, you made it up. The innocence of a child. The innocence of a child.
Oh dear.
Right, okay, moving swiftly on. I'm keen to see if we find anything running around our woods. Maybe there's some animals in there we can out for, Indiana. I mean, obviously we see camels and stuff, but I mean like loose, wild, feral.
Maybe maybe Spider-Man.
There's the Surrey. Well,
Maybe
Spider-Man would be an
Spider-Man.
interesting one.
Maybe Spider-Man. You wouldn't see that coming, would you?
Kangaroo.
Did you see a kangaroo in Australia?
Yes. I got to pet a koala
Oh, that's nice.
in a zoo. But
Yeah.
it was really funny when, in Australia when we were at the zoo, I was feeding one of the sheeps, or it was a goat, and it just took my whole cup out my hand.
Oh, a kangaroo did that to me.
Oh, they're a bit greedy, aren't they?
And it done it to my cousin Finn and my cousin Harley.
Oh, they're veterans there. They're from there.
I
They're
was
used to it.
holding the cup. It just went like that.
With its mouth.
It's literally, yeah.
Well, obviously.
It bit the cup and literally took it out my hand.
And you, did you laugh?
Yeah.
Or did you punch it? Don't punch animals,
Yeah. Did you get
I
your cat
will.
back?
because they will hurt you back. Now as we enter 2025, this is weird. I've never said that out loud yet.
No. True. I've written it a couple of times, but
Yeah, I've written it at work and stuff multiple times, but saying it, yeah, 2025. Wow, here we are.
2025.
God, jeez, you're going to be 8 this year, Indiana.
Yes, I will be 8, and then I'm gonna have a yes party. And if you say no, I
You
will
already had a yes day.
push you until you are
void.
bleeding.
Someone's getting a bit overexcited to be on
And
the
then-
podcast.
Tell
And
you I'm
then
bleeding.
I will pour freezing cold water over you with 1,000 cubes of ice.
Wow, that sounds really
Genuinely sounds horrible.
horrible. So I've got a list here of pretty shocking things that happened in 2024. I wonder how much of these we actually covered as well. First and foremost, this will probably help you realise just how long this year has been. Because it feels, even though it's a standard year, it feels very long as opposed to non-standard
I don't know
years.
if it feels long, but I just feel like there's a lot has happened.
Yeah.
It's made it feel long.
So, first and foremost, the Willy Wonka experience happened earlier this year, which I would probably say were my favourite episode artworks.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I enjoyed doing that one. We
Really good.
watched some YouTube video the other day, which was doing like a bit of like a wrapping up of 2024, and he got to that bit, and the background he was using was the same background that I used in the
Oh, of course.
artwork.
Of course.
So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we of course had we had the Willy Wonka experience where we covered it extensively, where a guy tried to make a Willy Wonka experience to go through in families, and it was just a table, right? And no one
Yeah,
really
pretty
got
much.
chocolate, and one of the workers had a brief 5 minutes of fame off the back of it.
They did,
But,
yeah.
it was an absolute shit show.
Watching watching like the footage again was really just like I genuinely sort of winced with cringing. I was just like, oh god, like it was funny to see. But
It all just kinda
the
kicked off,
guy,
didn't it? Yeah.
the guy as well, the creator of it, had like he'd been selling like AI written books online and stuff. The dude was just an absolute con artist.
Yes. And it all went a bit tits up for him.
Big
To
time.
the point where the guy playing Wonka had like hidden his car at one point. Kicking off.
They did, yeah. They were all struggling to learn their like AI written scripts and stuff like that.
We have... I'm kind of skipping a couple of these because some of them are very, very American. Oh, the... Oh, I didn't know that happened. That's sad. The Pete Griffin guy split up with his missus. There you go.
What?
The guy that looks like... You've ever seen the guy that just looks like Peter
Oh.
Griffin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, way back in January, there was the psychic who went on Fox News and predicted Trump would experience a sense of loss this year. Nope.
Interesting.
Got that wrong.
Yeah. Unfortunately, well, he lost a bit of his ear apparently.
Oh, God, do you remember the Alaskan airline flights where a door flew off mid-flight?
Yes, I
remember
do.
reading about that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was only January. So
Yeah, it was. That was early on.
January. Yeah, that was early. That was-
early times.
And what was that? Some of these I can't tell the ads. Ryan Gosling's surprised face also became an instant meme when I'm Just Ken won the Critics at the Choice Awards. That's a weird thing to bring up as things that happened this year.
Ken.
Yeah, it is Ken, isn't
It
it?
is Ken.
Have you ever seen Ryan Gosling on when they taste food, Snack Wars? And Snack Wars, yeah, it's quite funny. But he every time he eats, he takes a bite of something. He's like, I'm trying to avoid being made into a meme.
Yeah,
Every time he eats something, he like uses his coat to like cover his mouth and turns away from the camera while he eats.
He's so sick.
But I'm like that. Surely that would make a more interesting meme. But I never saw one pop about it.
There was,
I know
there was the video that someone made, and it was called Ryan Gosling rejecting cereal, and they've just got like moments in films.
Yeah.
And they're playing them on their TV, and they're just holding like a spoon of cereal at him, and he'll just be in the film reacting to it and just be like, "Oh no, I don't want it." It's I know that went viral. I don't know if it's off the back of that, but yeah.
So Elmo apparently traumatized a bunch of people in 2024 with a simple tweet. Good old Elmo tweeted, "Elmo is just checking in. How's everybody doing?" T-Pain replied with, "I'm just looking for somebody to talk to and show me some love, if you know what I mean." And I think the replies got a bit dicey after that.
Yeah, I did. I think people wrote down, they're just like, "No, I'm in the middle of an existential crisis."
Yes.
Just got very, very honest with Elmo.
I guess I'm still stuck on the Super Bowl in 2023 because I almost forgot Usher performed. Yeah, Usher performed at the Super Bowl. Don't really watch those, to be fair.
No. Well, it's Kendrick Lamar this year.
Is it?
It is.
Ah. Mm-hmm. It's also weird to think that all those Kate Middleton missing theories happened earlier this year as well, in March.
Oh, God, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
God,
do you know who Kate Middleton is, Indiana?
She looks like Abby.
Oh, your gym teacher. Yeah, it's not. She's a princess.
She doesn't look like a princess. Where's her crown?
Well, it's different. It's not like Disney. It's not always like Disney.
Showing kids.
Yeah, well, the queen. Well, and the king. Yeah, but she's not the queen or the king, is she?
She's a princess, but she must be the black girl.
The what?
The black girl.
What does that mean? Explain yourself.
Because she only wears black.
Right. Okay. There you go.
Perfect.
Innocence
That's
of a
good.
child
Excellent.
once again.
Excellent explanation.
It's even strange to think that Ben and bloody Jennifer, what's her name?
Jennifer?
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez were at the Golden Globes as a couple this year, and that all went big. I can't open Facebook or Instagram without seeing a picture of them. No, well, not from the Nativity. No.
Social media loves Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, they really
More
do.
than
There's loads
Ben Affleck
about them
loves
here.
Jennifer Lopez.
In fact, there's like 4 in a row that are all them as well.
Yeah.
That's all to do with them. Madam Web came. Right, that's February. Madam Web came out. Wow, I thought that was like summertime. I didn't realise that was February. God, Sony had a horrendous run of their Webiverse, Spider-Man-verse movies. Mm. I think they had 3 massive flops and called the whole thing off. That's a big old deal. Hopefully that means, you never know, it means they might actually fully sell Spider-Man to Marvel. That'd be good. Stop faffing around with all these ball bags. Right, sorry, this thing just updated and I've lost where I was. So I'm scrolling back up again. I don't really care about Taylor Swift getting engaged. Do you like Taylor Swift, Indiana? You definitely like some of her songs, so I heard you listen to them. Yeah, well, there you go.
Which one was it?
Oh, I don't know. I only realised the other day I actually knew some Taylor Swift songs when somebody at work was like, "This is a Taylor Swift song." I was like, "Is it? Oh, I didn't realise." And then, "This is one." "Oh, is it?" After I claimed to not have heard one. Turns out I knew quite a few of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Without realising.
But I do like Taylor Swift.
I'm sure she'll be pleased to know that as well.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be.
Because on my iPad, someone lied.
Who lied?
A kid.
What do you mean a kid lied? Explain yourself again.
On my iPad, on my phone now.
Yeah.
I watched a program. Well, I watched a video.
Yeah.
And it's called Lie Detectors.
Okay.
And this teacher is very rude, and she brings her lie detector to school when she's even a teacher.
Wow.
And then
Is she a teacher?
Yes,
Right.
Just to make sure.
because then why would she be at the front of a class?
Well, I don't know. Why is she bringing a bloody why is she bringing a lie detector
Yeah,
test?
Greg.
Because it was the day where they had to give back their homework, and they all lied because they didn't know where it went, and they didn't know
I think I
because
saw
they didn't
that.
do it.
Yeah.
And a girl said, I lost it at a Taylor Swift concert. An angry fan grabbed it from me.
Oh,
That's a big old fib,
And
that,
then
isn't it?
she lied to say that, and then the lie detector said lie, and then she said, but I did really see Taylor Swift. And then it
There you
said
go.
true.
Okay. All right. So
And then all the other children lie. Only one,
good example was
only-
being taught to everyone, isn't it?
and only one was telling the truth, that when this one was a boy, and his dog ate his homework.
classic.
Oh, that's a classic one.
Absolute classic.
I've switched tracks to a UK list.
Okay.
During that, well, that's all very political, but this one's popped up first. Of course, Luke Littler became the youngest finalist of the PDC World Championships,
And now has won it.
and now has won it. Yeah,
He is now the youngest champion, darts champion.
that's crazy, isn't it?
I was
Look at that.
so on board the Luke Littler train when it came out. I was just
Oh
like,
man, yeah, it was always
underdog,
being talked
yes.
about. We talked about it on here. It was being discussed in the group.
Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Okay, and then we got God, I feel like loads of crazy, but obviously not that much crazy. Although there was the Post Office Horizon scandal. God, was that this year? God, I watched that. Not this year, last year. Willy Wonka Experience pops up again on this list.
Hell yeah.
Trump trials and won the election in the same year.
Yeah, and also
Wow.
and is a felon.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
so ridiculous. I can't believe that guy is in charge again.
Of course, Missing Jay Slater happened.
Oh god, yeah. Oh man, that was a hell of a month.
Yeah, wasn't it just?
Oh,
you know,
God.
Well, you know, England reaches Euro finals. God, I forgot that was this year as well.
Yeah.
Wasn't Southgate put up for a knighthood, or was he just speculated to be? I didn't see anything happen more after that.
Not sure. I haven't got the revised list on that one, unfortunately.
Paris Olympics.
Yeah, it was a sporty year.
Yeah, it was a sporty year.
What's the Paralympics?
No, hang on a minute.
Well, there's the
Paris. It was a Paralympics. It was the Olympics, but they were in Paris. Not
But
the
there is
Paralympics,
also a Paralympics.
Paris.
Yes.
So the whole of Paris done an Olympics.
No. They held the Olympics is a big sports event, and they
I know
held
that.
and
I know what the Olympics
and they
is.
held. Yeah, well, listen, let me finish. And they held it in Paris, so people came from all around the world to Paris to do the Olympics.
But what were they doing in the Olympics?
Well, I don't know.
Competing. They were competing in
No, they
there.
didn't lift the Eiffel Tower up. They just did. They just did it as normal. They just did normal Olympic events in their stadium.
Drinking some water.
Trump attempted
10
assassination. That happened. God, a lot of Trump. Trump had a hell of a year, didn't he?
Unfortunately, yeah.
The One Direction star Liam Payne dying. That wasn't that. I thought that wasn't that long ago, but that definitely was this year. Mm-hmm. Yep. Trump wins election. Archbishop resigns. Oh God, Storm Dara, whatever it's called. There were loads of storms. Weren't there loads of storms this year? It felt like.
There was.
Yeah. There was a bit of a stormy one. There was some windy storms. There were some rainy storms.
Well, remember last year that massive storm?
Last
massive
year.
Bang. A bang.
No, I don't.
I was at school and then this massive.
Oh, you told me about the bang. Yeah, you told me they had a
yeah,
big bang.
that.
Oh, okay.
I love the headline on this one. Just simply, Gary Barlow's massive son.
Uncle Gary!
No, he's a different Gary. Those memes of his son were so funny. They're very short-lived.
Oh my, yeah.
School.
I mean, he
No,
was,
this guy, Gary, he's a
He
singer,
was
Gary
enormous.
Barlow, and this is his son. He's a lot bigger than him.
he was enormous though.
He looks like Elijah.
Yeah, no, he's Gary Barlow. Oh, Edward Davey falls into Lake Windermere. I didn't see that. That's great.
Oh, wow.
There's even a picture of it happening. That's good. He fell off. He's our local MT guy. Was around Surbiton. But yeah, we've been to Lake Windermere. You were very little. Wow, tapeworm eggs found in the brain of a man who ate undercooked bacon. I'm glad that one skipped me by. Because that is pretty... That's scary.
That is, yeah, that's pretty out there.
What?
Someone had worms in their brain from eating undercooked bacon, which, if I was reading anything else than a
gummy
official
worm.
list... What?
A gummy worm.
No, not a gummy worm.
No.
A real worm.
Yeah.
A worm that goes down in the soil.
Sort of, a
and
different
you
kind of
can
worm.
find-
More like a worm that kind of... Yeah, a different kind of worm.
Not a rat, what came out of
No, that's
Nanny's
complete-
toilet.
Whose toilet?
Nanny's.
Oh, right.
Remember
Yeah,
rats
okay, yeah. I'm
came-
sure Nanny would love you sharing that story.
Can she?
A grandmother was hauled off a Jet 2 flight by armed officers for refusing to pay £9 for a frozen tuna bap.
Fair.
That's pretty big news.
That is, yeah, that's highlight. That's right.
That's
up
made
there.
it on there. Oh,
That's
this
the-
one we
that's the
covered.
summer
We covered this
blockbuster.
one. The Conker King vindicated after cheating allegations. He got the clear.
Oh, did he?
He sounds like he got the clear. The winner of the men's Conker Championships was exonerated after he faced allegations.
That's good. I'm glad. It's,
Yeah,
it's nice to...
he was
it's nice
under
to...
investigation. He won the title for the first time at the competition held in Southwick last Sunday. Well, I don't know when this came out, but it definitely... I don't think it meant last Sunday. But yeah, wow. Okay, we covered that. Oh, he got the all clear.
Oh,
There we
something
go.
else. Something else we definitely covered at one point was the. Do you remember the town being plagued by a gimp?
Oh, God, I
they
forgot
caught-
all about that.
Yeah, they caught him.
Did they?
Yeah,
It was Somerset, wasn't it? Wasn't it in
I
Somerset?
think so. Yeah.
I
But
feel
he was,
like-
he did it. He was doing it for
Somerset.
5 years.
What? And they caught him.
Yeah.
Freya's been to Somerset.
Oh, well, I've been
that's
to... Well,
nice.
I don't know if I have been to Somerset,
You
actually.
definitely haven't.
How do you know? I've been around longer than you. How do you know? I easily might have been. I might have been to
I know your
Somerset.
secret brain.
I don't think you do.
I do. I can read your mind.
Okay, what am I thinking now?
That you are doing the podcast.
No, I was thinking shut your mouth. Yeah, all right.
I already knew that.
Yeah, did you now?
I'm just kidding.
Did you now?
For you, Peppa Pig World.
What were you looking at? The
Magnet.
magnet.
When I was 5 years old.
Do you have any top moments of this year, Joe? Last year? I'm struggling to think. Probably.
Yeah. I mean, what personally or?
Yeah, personally, or what you saw happening in the world and thought that was nice.
I'm pretty sure I went the year without stubbing my toe. I'm pretty
Wow.
stoked about that.
I definitely didn't do that.
Yeah. I don't know. My mind's got a blank, man. And
Yeah.
whenever I'm put on the spot like this, my brain just deletes.
I
its
feel like
history
maybe when I
files.
went to Sweden was probably been a highlight. I feel like I did other exciting things I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
With the people going round hiding the ducks. In
Yeah,
their
that was in
pockets.
Sweden. Yeah,
And
yeah.
I done that as well.
Yeah,
I
and
done
then-
it.
And then obviously this year I'm looking forward to going to Japan in a couple of months.
Which I'm not looking forward to
Why?
because you're going.
Oh,
Oh,
see, she does love me.
Indiana.
I'm not going to be gone for long. I'll be back.
You're going in 5 weeks.
I'm not going for 5 weeks. What are you talking about?
You said 5 weeks.
No, I'm not going for 5 weeks. That's insane.
Days?
Yeah,
Probably
I'm going
more-
for like
probably
I'm
more
going for like
likely.
a week or so. Like I'm not going for like 5 weeks. That's crazy. I couldn't afford that.
Oh yeah, because we went to Australia for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you went to Australia for 2 weeks, and I didn't go. I waited here for you to come back. Well,
Same.
you went to the other side of the world, had a hell of a time.
Absolutely the same.
And you were really good on the plane, weren't you? You loved it. Didn't
I
you?
like the takeoff.
Ah, yeah, that's my
Runway.
least
Like,
favourite.
It goes really fast and that.
I thought that would have been the worst bit for you.
I loved it.
Yeah.
And the trains in the airport.
Oh, you like the trains in the airport?
Yeah, and the trains in Australia.
Yeah, I like
Because
the
they
trains in
don't have any
Australia.
driver.
Because there's no driver.
Yeah.
So overall, you just kind of like trains. It sounds
Did you
like.
see the? Did you see one that was they in Australia? I think they have like double decker trains. So there's like two floors.
No.
Didn't see
I
that.
saw those when I was there. But we've seen them on the Walk with Tims we watched, the double-decker trains,
Yeah.
when he's gone travelling around places. No, you got a confused look on your face, Indiana. I'm sure you'll see it and recognise it and remember. Anything else you want to add, Indiana? Any topics you feel need to be brought up and discussed? So anything that on your mind that you're like, oh, this needs to be talked about? No, it's okay if there's not. I've thrown you on the spot.
Thinking.
I've thrown you on the spot. You didn't know you were doing this till literally just before you came over.
Yeah, fair.
I like that she's looking around the room to see. like
How about instead? What do you think's going to happen in 2025?
Oh, what do you think's going to happen this year?
Do you think there's going to be anything spectacular that's going to happen?
Hopefully no one will die this year.
I mean, I think people will, but hopefully no one we know.
I mean,
yeah.
you know what? I love the enthusiasm towards that, but yeah, I'm pretty sure
There's
they.
1,000 people died last year.
Well, more than that, but more than that, but yeah,
in our family.
You knew a lot who died last year.
That's
You had a lot of.
died.
you had-
Auntie Irish
Yeah,
died.
yeah, we know. We had a list everyone. You had a couple of you had a lot of tough life lessons last year, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I was excited to see Francesca at Nonna's wake.
Okay,
That's
that was
good.
good.
Every
See,
every
looking
cloud,
for-
silver lining. I like it.
Looking at the positives.
What I do want to talk about is your tattoos.
Why?
Because you've got too many.
I've got two. I haven't got that many at all. I want to get more.
There's one,
No.
two.
No, that's just my thumb you just pointed. Yeah, you're being
three,
silly now.
four.
You're being silly now. Are you going to get tattoos when you're older?
I might get one right there.
Oh, what, in the middle
Right
of
on
your
the
face?
nose.
I don't
Bang.
know, that's a good
Perfect.
idea. I can imagine Mummy like that and Nora
Oh,
like
like
that.
the Casper site. I'll get one under my armpit.
Oh,
That's
what-
good. That's good.
Indiana does like watching the same video over and over again on our YouTube channel, Casper Site, where he reacts to bad tattoos.
Yeah.
And she does watch it quite a lot.
I
Fair
do like it. But one which is really rude, you go back and you don't come back.
Is that what it says on the tattoo?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you've misquoted that, but yeah, it was a bad, dodgy spelling. And you also watch the one with the guy, people that eat funny things.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that's
There's
addicted
someone-
to eating drywall.
Oh
And
yeah,
rocks.
yeah. I've
like
seen that.
the bricks
The bricks. Just yeah, it
and
happens.
plastic bags.
Yeah, plastic bags and Play-Doh and stuff like that. Yeah, people eat weird stuff.
What's the weirdest thing you eat, Indiana?
The weirdest thing what I eat
Apart from your feet, when I'm constantly telling you to get your feet out of your mouth.
is what I like to eat is my feet.
Yeah, I know.
That was great. That was like, oh, I'm glad you reminded me, Greg. Thank you.
Yeah. You do have a bit of a, unhealthy is the wrong word, but quite a taste for cucumber.
I love cucumber.
I've seen Uncle Joe eat a lot of
Love
cucumber
it.
too. But you eat a lot of cucumber.
Sometimes I have cucumber for every meal.
Yep.
I
And
have it
snacks
every
in
day.
between.
I
And
have it for
snacks
my
in
lunch every
between.
day.
Yep. Breakfast, snack time, lunchtime, dinner time, and midnight time.
No, you
Wow,
don't have it
the-
at midnight time.
The,
I'm joking.
the cucumber industry is thriving because of you, Indiana.
It is, yeah. You love it. You would literally eat it
You
all
and me
day long
both.
if you could.
Indiana. I now buy from at lunchtime. I get the little cucumbers.
That's
the
what
little
she
Yeah,
loves.
that's what
Yeah.
I eat.
Yeah, I eat them for my lunch too.
I eat this big.
You have them in your lunchbox as well, don't you?
Yep.
I
have
eat
them
about
for
8 of them.
school
It's
as
lovely,
well.
delicious, a nice little treat.
It is gonna be- oh, go on. What else you got?
No, I was get well. No, there was Becca was asking me. Was like, "What are you going to talk about tonight?" I was like, I think we're just kind of like talking about what happened in 2024, and then it was just like, "Well, what do you think is going to happen in 2025?" And I think the things we came down to was aliens.
Yep.
Um,
Kanye's still going.
in
In fact, now he seems less crazy. It seems like he was right about everyone else.
I know, yeah, madness, yeah. Yeah, so it was aliens, another exposure of a pedophile.
Yep.
A massive advancement in technology.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
aliens was said a second time.
Yeah. Why
And
not?
then just war.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing, but it never changes.
Oh, I like
so there's
yours.
some, not.
Oh,
No,
God.
it's the Crimean
It's
War.
fantastic.
The Crimean War because
What?
Florence Nightingale is in that one,
Oh.
and I like her video on BBC Teach. It's nice because when I started watching that, now I start watching murder programs.
Awesome.
And I watch Nothing to Declare.
Yeah, that's one of your
that's
favourites.
good.
Police
Yeah.
Interceptors.
Police
You don't watch any of
interceptors.
these at my house. This is when you're actually
Sick.
with
And the
Nanny and
murder
Nunu as well.
program.
Great though, love it.
I love the
Here you
murder
just watch
program.
Friday night
What
dinners.
is the
usual
murder
stuff.
Well, like Murder She Wrote or something, or is it like
No, it's like
Poirot?
when proper people die
Right.
in a murder,
Yeah.
and there's pictures of blood.
Oh, right,
There's pictures
you're
of
coming
blood.
across like a bit of a loon on this one.
And I
Yeah.
watched one where she was laying down under a blanket and there was her hand sticking out with blood and cuts all over it.
Jesus.
Wow, I
Wow.
can't believe they're letting you watch that.
Sounds pretty gross.
You don't
And
watch that at my house, do you? Our house.
No, because you don't have Nanny and Nunu's TV.
Well, that does make a difference. Mike.
It does, Greg.
Very naughty.
That's where they keep.
Very naughty.
That's where they keep all the episodes of Police
Nunu's.
Interceptors, Greg.
Yeah, it's stashed there. A slightly shorter Mitch Max episode, but we'll probably start wrapping up because it is coming past Indiana's bedtime now, and she's back to school tomorrow. She's back to school tomorrow, and yeah, I know. Well, we've done a good
It'll be
session
okay.
here. And also,
Let's leave it till midnight.
I need to edit the episode as well. Get you to bed, then come back and edit the episode.
Yeah.
So, Indiana, anything you want to say goodbye to the listeners? I'm going to go with. I was trying to think of my sign off. Gonna have to think of a sign off for you. You can be Indiana. I like murders, Armstrong. Go on, say it. Go on then.
What?
You. I'll be like. So I'm Greg, running on all fours, Armstrong. I'm Indiana. I like murder, Armstrong.
I'm Indiana. I like Murder Armstrong.
Excellent. I guess I've been Joe. I love cucumbers. Jackson, I guess.
Oh, guesses.
Indiana, I love Cucumber Jackson.
Well, on that bombshell,
Yeah.
back to the
Plot
studio.
twist.
See you next time. Bye.
You've been listening to The All Seen Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.